Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
I must say it was hard to decline the invitation for the latest Tom Cruise Mission Impossible franchise. I wanted to go and see that and go to the red carpet and do all that sort of stuff. And then I was reading this story.
But we were away, is that why you
We were
didn't?
away. We couldn't. Yeah, no, I just chose to sit at home and eat a lamb roast.
I think I might.
Would you?
Red carpets make me anxious.
No, but you go along, there's Tom there. It's all, vibing out. And there's Kerry Ann's there. Everyone's there. Richard Wilkins. The gang's all there.
The gang is all there, Brendan.
But you might have missed this story that's come out, and it's in the Woman's Day, so it's gospel to me. Tom vetoed the VIP red carpety thing for Mission Impossible.
He vetoed it.
Well, he had a look at it.
Vetted it.
Vetted it? Is that it? Vetted? Anyway, he had a look at it and
Yeah.
said, who's in and who's out? So you and I were in. Mm-hmm. You know who was out?
Who?
Petey was out. Our Petey.
Peter Overton.
Petey. Because you remember years ago with the interview on 60 Minutes, and that was back in 2005.
What happened?
He had the interview and he asked about...
What was Peter asking that made him
He said
arc
to
up?
Tom about what you would say that Nicole was the love of your life.
But they'd broken up long before
yeah,
that,
long
hadn't
before, but Pete just asked that, and Tom said...
Peter, put your manners back in.
Yeah.
And that became one of those iconic 60
Became a
Minutes
thing.
phrases in please explain.
Yeah.
They love that at 60 Minutes, at 60, as they call it, these phrases that go viral.
Yeah.
You know why, though? That Peter Overton grew up next door to Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, I know that, yes.
So there's probably a lot of history there of Peter asking the question about his love for Nicole
Sure.
because they're neighbours of Nicole. They grew up together. They would know Nicole very well. They probably met Tom a number of times and then that relationship ends. And here's Peter, knowing where all the bodies are buried, doing an interview with 60 Minutes. No, but I mean, he knows that he'd be have an insider's view as to,
Yeah.
what happened.
And I can almost see, for Tom's perspective, the red carpet premiere, everyone's there. Richard Wilkins, Kerry Ann Kennelly, although he would notice, where's that Jonesy? Where, he's not there. But he would have thought, there's Pete hogging because all the journalists would be going, oh, hang on, there's Pete, what's going to happen?
He's so charismatic, Tom Cruise, isn't he? Remember I met him on the project that time?
You
and
showed him my head.
I took along something that you had bought on eBay, which was his face that they made the mould for the mask for Mission Impossible. And I showed it to him and he pretended to be outraged, but you couldn't tell whether it was real or not. He pretended to be outraged and said, that's illegal. And then he laughed. And I said, I kiss it every night.
Carrie Bickmore, she said to me that Tom Cruise checked you out.
Yes, well, that's what she said to me too. But, I don't know if I could have the Scientology life.
Well, that's the thing. And that's the other thing about when you've got Tom Cruise in your life, and Simon Pegg, who's in the Mission Impossible
him.
franchise, he was asked about his relationship with Tom Cruise, and this is what he said.
It's always been a very easy relationship. I think you realise when you meet the person rather than the thicket of mythology that's built up around them, it's a different experience. My relationship with him is very, very simple and amiable. We're friends.
He also went on to say that they went helicopter trail biking adventuring. See, if you want all that cool stuff, and even Tom Cruise, by his own admission on that day, said to Simon Pegg, it's a bit of a Tom Cruise day. Even Tom Cruise said that. You remember we spoke to Jennifer Connelly, who was in Maverick. Remember she said this.
Even you feel, wow,
Even
he's
I
Tom
was
Cruise.
like, I'm riding a motorcycle with Tom Cruise. Yeah.
Is somebody filming this? Someone better be filming this.
Someone get a camera.
So I just keep a pie hole shut.
He's very charismatic, isn't he? But as those people say, you take the bit of Tom that suits you and you just leave that other stuff
I
alone.
want the helicoptering trail biking part of Tom, if I could.
And I'll just take the plaster face that I can kiss in my own time.
You never gave that back either.
When I said to him, because he was promoting the movie The Mummy. The Mummy? Remember, it was about the apocalypse kind of stuff.
Yeah, The
Remember
Mummy.
that? Yeah. And I was just chatting to him in the green room and I said that rat scene. And I said, what's your thing? Because some characters have rats. And he said in real life, he doesn't have a thing. I don't know whether that's part of the religion, but he's impervious to fear.
No, he said he likes fear.
But he doesn't, I said, what's your thing? Is it rats? Is it heights? He said he didn't have a thing.
What about
He doesn't show vulnerability.
middle-aged women with plaster casts of his face?
That was his only vulnerability.
That's my
Couldn't
fear.
resist me.
Put your manners back in.
And your teeth while you're at it.